unusual edible I've been growing since 2014, and it is perfect for snacking on. It's the cucamelon. It's also known as the Mexican sour gherkin. I give lots of talks with garden clubs, and one of my favourite to give is a talk about unusual fruit and vegetables. I've got 2 different talks on the subject, each with about 30 fruit or vegetables or herbs in it, which most people won't have grown. There is a few that people know of, and one of those is the cucamelon. Now, quite often when I'm giving this talk, and I mention the cucamelon, someone will go, I grew it and it's horrible. And I think they're wrong. I think these are incredible tasting little fruits. They taste like a cucumber, with a hint of lime or lemon, a little bit citrusy, really, really flavourful. Now, the key to them is if you don't want tough skins on them and don't want them too citrusy or too sour, you need to pick them when they're quite young, so about this kind of size. Because what happens is they get to the size of a grape and they don't get any bigger, they just get tougher. It seems to be the way forward. I really enjoy the taste, the kids really enjoy it too. It's a great plant, spindly plant, you can grow it in amongst your tomatoes. This is in the polytunnel now. And it's just grown as a bit of a wigwam. You can see here, just up some old sticks I put in the ground, up to the top there. It's really prolific. So this time of year now, getting towards the end of October, and it's cropping really heavily now. We can pick handfuls every few days off these cucamelons. It's dead easy to grow, kind of soak like you would a cucumber. Last year, in fact, I didn't dry the seeds out. I literally just left some cucamelons on the side over winter. So had some bigger ones left on the side, and they went very squishy. But come March, April, they were fine. I broke them open, squirted the seeds out into some soil, and they just grew. So there was no kind of special ability to save the seed. You can see the tiny little seeds inside there, so it's dead easy to save the seeds on, dead easy to grow. I have heard that you can save the tubers each year, so it dies down kind of like a runner bean plant. You can save the tubers and get an earlier crop next year. I've never managed to get them to overwinter. I've been growing these since 2014, so it's nearly 10 years of growing cucamelons. I started in the greenhouse kind of end of April, May time, put it into little pots, pot it on, then plant it into the polytunnel or greenhouse. I have grown them outside as well. You get a much later crop, and you will get it slowly start to adapt to your kind of climate and conditions that you're growing it in. It's one I think is well worth adding to your plot.